Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board with Brazers. I'm here with Jojo. Jojo, what's your handle? What's your YouTube name?
My YouTube name is Late Life Juju. I'll put it in the chat box. Late Life Juju. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I'm connected with Late Life Juju. Here is his handle. I'm gonna put it here in the chat box in the comment section. Okay, Late Life Juju. Please subscribe to his channel while you also subscribe to this channel. Welcome on live. Welcome everybody. This is the evening live session with Breezers, and we're here to talk about our lives here in the Philippines, Asia, how to better adapt, the things we can do, the things we cannot do, why foreigners should move to the Philippines, or why foreigners should move to other Asian countries. Funky Mong is here. Welcome, Funky Mong. Hey, how
Funky
you
Monk,
doing, bro?
what's up, bro?
I I need to bring you up. I need to bring you up. How was your day, bro? I did leave you a message on your Facebook, but I haven't been on Facebook to check. I'm sure you surely replied. Yeah, we are doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm sure Juju is doing very well. Right. So how was the day? How was the day? It's been raining all day.
Yeah, man, it's always raining here. That's the only thing. You come to the Philippines and you see, picturesque beaches and sunshine, but you got to realize the opposite of that is constant rain.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up this morning and I thought it was a beautiful day just to about 9 or 10. I actually went out, exercise, and then about 10 o'clock, it was not even 10 o'clock, it started raining till probably 5 p.m. When I came back home at 5 p.m., it was still raining. I was like, what's going on? The weather just switched like pop.
Yeah,
Just
I
the
feel like
Philippines. To be,
it was looking
uh-huh.
like it was like at 12 o'clock. It looked like it was about 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, geez, Louise, it looks late, very late.
Yes, 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 yes. And there was this was it yellow rain alert? What's that alert that they always send on the phone?
I know what you're talking about. I didn't get one though.
Yeah, I got one. Let me see. Try. Let me check on my message. Uh, okay, I got it. They said orange rainfall warning sa Leyte ng bata ang matinding paggulang, pagbaha at pagguho ang lupa.
Okay, so
So I
basically
don't.
that means it's
Uh-huh.
raining. Ulan is rain, and and Baja is like flooding. So basically, it's saying something like there's a risk for severe flooding in certain areas due to the rain.
Bro, so you can understand Tagalog.
Not like perfectly, but yeah, I mean I can pick up on words and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. How are you? How about you, Funky Monk? Can you speak some Tagalog? Are you good at Tagalog?
I can speak
I
some
mean,
Tagalog.
yeah. What I understand is the orange rainfall. Orange rainfall. Yes, today's topic is about why foreigners are moving to the Philippines, or why foreigners should move to the Philippines. Welcome on live, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you're joining, please just leave a message on the comment section. where you're joining from, how is the weather, how are you doing. We want to know that all our brothers and sisters are doing very well, health wise. Let's keep okay, let's keep going, you know. So bro, I know you may be leaving very soon for your class, so I would like to ask you this question. I did not understand any of that message in Tagalog. I don't either. I just know the how do they call yellow rainfall. Yeah. So Joe, I would like to ask you, why do you think? Why would you encourage somebody to move to the Philippines? I mean, I've been to Asia and many countries in Asia, but in your own opinion, why would you encourage somebody to move to the Philippines?
Um, why would I encourage someone to? I mean, aside from what we constantly talk about the cost of living, I would say from a health standpoint, if you're someone who struggles with their health, you're going to come here, you're going to lose weight, because the food is a little bit healthier, especially if you're used to like a Western diet. Um,
Mm,
in addition to that, when it's not raining, we have access to beaches, we have sunshine, and these are
mm.
scientifically proven to add years to people's life. People who live close to a coast tend to live longer than those who live far away from the coast, further inland. Because
So that's
you know,
that's true.
yeah, like if you live close to a body of water, you're more likely to live
Mhm.
longer. So yeah, from a health
So I've just
standpoint.
added some years to my life.
Yes, sir. Me too.
It's amazing. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Funky Monk says, I mainly know greetings in Tagalog. So Mangandang Umaga. I know that one. Mangandang Umaga. Magandang Apon. Mangandang Gabi. Uh, Komusta ka? Komusta ka? Komusta ka is how are you, right?
Yep. Kamusta ka?
Yeah, Komusta ka? In Waray is Maupay na Aga. Good morning.
Yep.
You know that? Maupay na Aga, Maupay na Apon. Good afternoon. Maupay no. Maupay na Kolop. Maupay na Kolop is good afternoon. And Maupay na Gapi. Maupay na Gapi is good evening. Okay, some of the points moving to the Philippines, it's good for foreigners. First, it's English is widely spoken. Yeah, I love to be in a place where I can understand people. When I was in Thailand, it took me 6 months to practice their language. Yeah, even though they speak Tagalog, Waray, and different languages here, but I can say nearly everybody can speak English. Even the kids, even the kids I meet, at least they can speak some level of English. So communication is not a problem for me. I can communicate with everybody. You know, I used to go to Thailand, and then there was one time I went to Thailand to buy rice, and then I went to Thailand to buy rice, and then they gave me sticky rice just because I could not actually tell them what I wanted. I was saying rice, rice, and then when they were saying sticky rice or kanya or normal rice in their language, I didn't understand. I was just like yes, yes, rice, yes, and then I ended up coming home with sticky rice. To boil sticky rice is not the same like you boil the normal rice. So I boiled it the normal way that you boil normal rice, and that thing just came up like it was just
Hello?
stick
Can you hear
together.
me okay, bro? Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, maupai na gabi.
For some reason, I
Maupai
got
na
kicked
gabi.
out. You said Nangabi? Maupai Nagabi.
Ma, maupai na gabi.
Yeah, the way they Julia told me, it's like, "Mwah," like you got to bring the tip, nah, like, nah.
Uh,
Yeah,
gabi,
it's weird.
gabi, gabi,
Like,
gabi.
nah, Nagabi. Maupai Nagabi. Nagabi. It's weird. I
Uh,
just say
na-
Nagabi, but she's like, you gotta let the tongue touch the roof of your mouth. That's the dialect. You feel me?
yeah, yeah, we got to learn this language because I mean I've been here for too long, 6, 7 months without picking up the language is lazy. That's pure laziness for me. I was fast. I was very fast in learning the Thai language. I don't know why I'm learning this language very slow. Welcome everybody. Welcome on board. If you're joining us, please let us know where you're joining from. Just drop a comment in the comment section so you can join the family. We are all a family here, catching up on the day and other things. I'm here with Juju. Juju's YouTube channel is Late Life Juju. If you check on YouTube, Late Life Juju, just subscribe to his channel and then you'll find his activities. He's a very good chef.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah. So, what about the language? Have you had any issues communicating in the Philippines since you arrived?
I would say yeah at first because you know it's like, of course, um, Julia can translate, but like
Uh-huh.
it's times in which I know the person speaks English, but they'll feel so much more comfortable speaking their language. So they'll just look to
Mhm.
Julie to translate. But I'm like, look, I'm right here. And that's very frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, so
Right.
what I started doing is I started eavesdropping on people, right? So
Uh-huh.
if I hear something, I'll say, Jules, what does that mean? Right? And she'll tell me, and I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
And then I remember, you know. So that
Right.
way, like, if I ever get into a situation in which I'm trying to understand the conversation without, butting in, I can just sit back and just
Yeah.
okay, I get everything you're saying. So with what I can understand a good amount. I'm not fluent, of course not, but I can understand a good amount to where as though if they're talking, I can sit there and translate in my head now.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I know the gist of the conversation. You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh. Right. Right. Yeah. I just discovered that I've started picking up some few words. Like when they speak, they mix it with some English, and then I pick up the not actually the words, but at least the storyline.
right.
What they are trying to say. I understand it faster, but I have to actually take some time. ChatGPT has been helping me, but I think I need humans to help me right now. I may need to employ a teacher.
You get you a nice Filipino wife who can sit there and and teach you, right? Teach you the language without an issue.
I'm
You
wo-
know?
I'm work, I'm working on that, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy.
That's-
Don't worry about that. Okay, talking about language. I guess one advantage moving to the Philippines, is the warm. It's warm, it's welcoming, the culture is good. Yeah, first of all, Filipinos are warm and welcoming people. That's a fact. Sometimes I step out of the house, not depressed, but just alone. Like I just step out alone from my house. You know that situation where you are not connected to anybody and you just feel disconnected from the world.
Hmm.
And then the moment I'm stepping into a shop or the mall, somebody will just give me a bright smile. And then like they show that they recognize that my presence, right? And then that would just instantly light me up. I love that. Somebody will just give you a smile for nothing, for no good reason. I love that. I mean, it's something that is good. Filipinos are very warm and welcoming people. So if you're a foreigner and you're planning to move to the Philippines, know that you'll benefit this, because I know in most of the Western world, smiling to people is like it's
Weird.
rare. Yeah, it's weird and it's rare.
Right.
But I love it when somebody smiles. You know, when you smile to me, I just feel, oh my God, it's good. It's really nice. The culture is a culture of like it's inclusive. They don't
Right.
exclude people. They want to include people in whatever activities they are doing. Like I'll tell you something. There was a festival during that festive period. Remember during that festive period,
Um, which festive
there was
period exactly?
they have like a festive period that was before December.
Um, hmm,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was just coming home. I was coming home and this group of people just stopped me on the way. I was like, hey, come on, let's have some food, have some drinks. Before I knew it, I was already enjoying my dinner. I was already having a good luncheon. This is something you find in Asia, even in Thailand. Thai people will call you anytime they are eating. Like, come join us. And then if you refuse, sometimes they feel bad. Like probably you don't like their food or you don't like them. So it may be a cultural shock to some foreigners. Have you experienced this before?
Definitely. At my old house, I used to just go outside and just, vibe. Like you said, you might be stuck in the house and you want to just get
Mhm.
out and just, look around. And so, I was just outside, like literally just chilling. I think I was sipping a beer, and
Right.
where the neighborhood kids come over. Hey, bro, da, what's your name? Yeah, da, 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 da. So we start talking about
Hmm.
biko, my favorite Filipino dessert, biko. The sticky rice cooked in coconut milk. And so
Yes.
I'm like, bro, I love biko. That's like my favorite. And the guy was like, he must have been about 15. He's like, oh, biko, bro, my mom just made some.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, no, like, do you want some?
Right.
I was like, I mean, sure, I'll take some biko. So he goes into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brings me
Yes.
out a nice sized bowl of biko. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, those those Asia for you. They will enjoy it if you accept something from them. And this is something that foreigners will benefit coming over here. You know, you benefit all this hospitality. That's the full hospitality. They say if you need hospitality, go to the Philippines.
Exactly. You'll go into somebody's
And then
house, it's like the Caribbean, right?
yeah, yeah, true. And then if you have a little bit of money in this country, you are good. Just manage your funds well.
Yep.
What I just discovered is if you are in the Philippines, if you are retired with some good funds, and then you can manage your funds well, you don't have a problem. You're good. Mhm. So, how about the natural beauty and the lifestyle?
Are we talking about
You
the
will talk
women?
about that because you will talk about that because you are married, so you you know the natural beauty and the lifestyle. Tell me more about that. Hey, Funky Monk, you have a girlfriend, right? Tell me more about the natural beauty here. No, I mean even the landscape, the ocean, the beach, everything.
Yeah, I feel like, especially Leyte, where we are, um, my gosh, you're talking like rolling hills covered in green, lush green, mountains. Um, Eddie hasn't been there yet, but I've been to a place in Huddle where Ned has his farm and everything. And the hot spring
Hmm.
there is literally situated on a mountain that's probably like a mile elevated into the sky. Like it's at least like 5,000 feet of elevation. And you go up the
Hmm.
mountain, and then you basically go through a jungle to get to the hot spring. And it's like when I first went there, bro, I was starstruck. I'm like, this is beautiful, bro. Like I'm all about nature. I'm all about being outside. You know what I mean? I've always been like that. I'm a nature
Hmm.
lover.
Yeah,
So
right.
when I see nature here in the Philippines, especially on a nice clear day, oh man, my
Hmm.
stress just unloads. Like I just feel so relaxed and so just at peace. You know what I mean?
Wow. Uh-huh. Bro, this cat this cat keeps it goes out and it wants to come in and it keeps coming to my window. I'm gonna kill you someday. Get in.
It wouldn't survive here. My dog would tear it up. You know what I mean? He doesn't play.
Right?
He hates.
I mean, it goes out and it doesn't want to come in through the main door. It wants to come in through my window.
Like, so
So, what's the name of that place? I think I remember the day we were going there. You said you showed me a little road linking to that place. You remember?
yeah, we gotta one day we gotta go, but definitely be prepared to hike. You know what I mean? You don't want to wear like something that you don't mind getting dirty. You know what I mean? Um, because
Yeah.
we go up the mountain, and then we climb up another part of the mountain, and then we descend down the mountain on like this um basically like this bamboo bridge. You got to hold on to the bridge, otherwise you don't want to, you know what I mean? um and
Mm-hmm,
then
mm-hmm,
so you descend, and then you go up again, and then you make one final descent to the actual hot spring. And
mm-hmm,
it's just therapeutic. You're surrounded by banana trees, coconut trees. You're literally like situated in between a mountain and a hot spring. It's like,
mm-hmm.
bro, like people back home would pay five
Uh-huh.
thousand,
Let's go
ten
there.
thousand dollars for this.
Really? And it's a hot spring?
Yeah, because they have two. They have the hot spring, and then they have the cold spring, which is a little bit easier to get to. The cold spring is very accessible, but the hot spring you got to go up into the
Mm-hmm.
mountains in order to get there.
Oh,
So
we need to go. I need to go there. I heard that hot springs are usually medicinal, like they can
yeah,
actually purify you or something. Yeah, Funky Monk says I've spent a week in Bohol. We were in Bohol last week, 2 weeks ago, I think. I spent a week in Bohol, Alona Beach. Okay, that was a
no,
beautiful. That was so beautiful. Chocolate Hills. Is that the island next to the island where you live? Yeah, we live in Leyte in Tacloban. Bohol is in Biliran. I
no,
think
that's
Bohol is in
Bool.
Biliran Island.
That's Bool, Bool,
Bohol.
Bool. But Bohol is another island that's not
Uh-huh.
too far away from us. I think that's Western Visayas, and it's a little bit closer to
Uh-huh.
Cebu. So they have a place called Tagbilaran. That's probably where Funky Monk flew into. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I think Ilo is a part of Bohol. I could be wrong. No, Ilo is a separate place, but Bohol is, yeah, it's a smaller island, and they have what's called the Chocolate Hills, and so it's
Hmm.
these mountains. When in the dry season, they're green, but they turn brown. It looks like little like hills of chocolate. It's so
Oh,
cool.
that's why I said chocolate hills.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, there's so much to see in this country. There's so much to see in this country. I have to discover all these things to myself. We have to be traveling. Wow. We live in Leyte, which is yeah, yeah. We are in Leyte, but it's not far. It's not far from Cebu. It's not far from Cebu. What about business opportunities in the Philippines? Business and work opportunities. Normally, work opportunities. I mean, there's a business opportunity anywhere you go to. If
right.
you study the place well, I think the hills are on the 200 peso note. All right. Okay, I will check. I will check out the 200 peso note. I don't have it right now. I will check out the 200 peso note. Have you discovered that it's rare to find that 200 peso note?
Not for me. I get it
Really?
all the time. Yeah, definitely.
I like the color. It's green. I would like to keep more of those 200 peso notes.
You can give me. You can give me all your 200, or I'll give you all my 200 peso notes, and you give me all your 1,000 peso notes. How about that?
Yeah, but it's one is to five, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I give you one, you give me five. That's it.
Exactly. Even exchange. I like that they
Bro,
look cool. Honestly, I really like the 1,000 peso notes. I don't even want to spend them. I'm like, wow, these are like blue. These are
yeah,
nice.
they're clean. I mean, the new ones are very clean. You feel like you're holding something good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see Pokemon, which is yes, I have seen two. I've
Yeah, he
seen
kept
like
one.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have not seen more than four since I arrived here. I need to keep some. The money is clean. I mean, I like it. Even the 1,000 notes. What doesn't look very attractive to me is the 100 and the 50s, but the 200 and the 1,000, they're very nice, very very nice. Yeah, the business idea I was saying is, you know, I have a little bit of business mindset. If you can identify a problem anywhere and you can come up with a solution, then you can create a business there, everywhere, everywhere in the world. So if you can go around the Philippines, if you are actually business minded and you can understand the problem of the locals, and then try to come up with a solution, because a solution to a problem will give you a great business opportunity. The reason why people fail in business like me is because you don't actually go there to study the place. You just think that, oh, I'm going to take this business to this place and it will work out. But if you come to the Philippines, like I was talking to my friend today in China, and he said, okay, what business opportunity is here? You know what I see here?
What's that? What do you
Can you
see?
hear me?
Yeah.
The business opportunity here is turning, if you can turn these coconut shells into charcoal, that compress charcoal that you bring the machine. If you can bring the machine from China and install somewhere, because you find those coconut shells everywhere.
I
When I'm
I got
driving,
yeah, I'm listening, my
uh-huh.
bad.
So when I'm driving around, I find them dumb somewhere around the road. They just dumb somewhere. I'm like, this will not happen in China, because China will even turn grass into something.
Honestly,
So I mean, uh-huh.
my bad, bro. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, you go ahead. What's your opinion about this business idea? Because I was telling him like this is honestly my what I think is a good business here.
I would say, of course, if you're selling to Filipinos, you could still make money. But obviously, if we look at the global market, I would say a business that I'm very much interested in is the Malunggay Moringa business, right? Because that's globally an $18 billion business. And Moringa grows like literal weeds here. It's everywhere. Everywhere you look is a Moringa tree, literally. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I remember before the typhoon. Sorry, before the typhoon, where I run every morning, where I exercise every morning beside the MacArthur, it was full everywhere, you know. And then the typhoon just burned it down. Hmm.
yeah, but they grow back though. That's the good thing. Like literally they grow like 3 feet per day. So you can cut it down, it'll grow back in no time. And every part
Mm.
of the moringa tree is edible. The seeds, the leaves, the sticks, everything. Every part of it is edible. And if you look at it, like I said, globally, moringa is an $18 billion business. So I
Wow.
would just farm moringa and basically like sell it to China, sell it to Japan, because it's a superfood. Here they treat it just like a normal crop that grows everywhere. But I remember in
Uh-huh.
2000, what was it, 2020, I think, I went
Hmm.
to the health food store to get some moringa. I was feeling very anemic, right? And I'm like, okay, I need something, I don't eat meat, so I need something that's going to give me some iron in my blood. And I researched moringa powder, and it wasn't even a full pound. It must have been about 9 ounce. A 9 ounce pack cost me $20. $20 US dollars. And I'm
Really?
like, yeah. So
And it's
imagine,
everywhere here.
it's everywhere, bro. Like you can you can harvest a huge plantation of moringa, dry it, crush it, grind it, and then sell it off as pounds and bags. Bro, you can make a killing,
Hmm.
killing doing that.
One thing is to get the market. Is it possible to get the? Is it easy to get the market? Because this is something that we can actually work on. I mean, it's a good business idea to get a machine that will transform those leaves into powder from China is not hard. It's easy.
I wouldn't even honestly like I mean, I think hiring locals to do it would be better because they do it the traditional way that preserves its natural essence. You know what I mean? They dry it they dry it out in the fields, and then they hand crush it with like a pestle and a mortar. And on top of that, you're employing locals, and on top of that, um, it's low cost, it's low maintenance, low overhead, right? Because all they use the natural way in order to like process the moringa. Of course, you can do it faster with the machine. Don't get me wrong. Um, but
Mhm.
I feel like the Philippines will be more lenient towards allowing you to do business if you're going to employ the local people. You know what I mean? Uh,
Of course, your that's employment, that's bringing in some income to their pockets, and
right.
then you're adding value to the local crop that is not even being utilized. So
Exactly.
you're adding value to it, and then it will add to their export. You know, when you export it to another country, it also adds to the country's export because all those exports they have been noted, they have been taken down into account. And then the money comes back to your pocket, you spend it in the country, you're not going to spend outside. So
Exactly.
it's all good. It's a win-win situation.
Even it's two fruits that I'm really, really heavily interested in, and that number one is the mangoes. The Philippine mangoes like been voted one of the best tasting mangoes in the world. And there's a priest
Hmm.
that I know, and he told me for one mango in Russia, he's from Russia, is $10 for one mango. I said, what? $10 for a singular mango? Because
For
it's
one?
so rare to find for one.
Hmm.
One. So the mango, and then also the bananas, because I talk to Japanese people every day. They tell me
Mhm.
um, for like a half kilo of bananas can be $5 to $10. I said, "Are you out of your mind? I can get bananas for 45, 50 US cents, and you're paying five
But
dollars."
but you need to know the kind of bananas that are being exported. I mean, I come from Cameroon, right?
Right.
The bananas that are being exported from Cameroon are they like the fine species. You won't find a single mark, like even a dot. The bananas are specially selected, and then anything out of that, they just throw it away. They just throw it away. So to export bananas is hard because it's also perishable. $10, bro. Bananas also perishable. So by the time you send it and it arrived in the next country, bananas, you don't export them by sea, right? They will get ripe and just spoil.
I don't know, Eddie, because that might be in our favor that they have such a short shelf life, because I talk to a lot of people and they say, man, you can barely get bananas in the store because the Japanese eat so many of them. Like they eat bananas when they wake up in the morning, they have a banana with their breakfast. Whereas me and you, since we have bananas around us all the time, we'll eat bananas like 2 or 3 times a week. It's nothing for us. It's like, man, I'll just go get
Yeah,
a 20, 30 peso, bushel of bananas is nothing. But them,
yeah.
it's
Banana is very, very important for your health, right?
exactly. I need to buy some
Yeah,
actually.
banana is is a super food.
We say in the
If you eat
Caribbean,
one
the
banana,
bananas. My bad.
right? I mean, if you eat one banana every morning, like what they told us in Cameroon, you eat one banana every morning, you'll be strong forever. Just one every morning. Your energy level will be above the roof.
We
Try it.
say, we Caribbeans, we say basically God made the food to basically coincide with what it's good for. So kidney beans good for your kidneys, walnuts good for your brain, right? They look like little brains, and bananas are good
Don't
for
go
your
there.
banana.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Yeah, bananas are good for everything.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Funky Monk, tell me, in Australia, do you guys have banana? How much is the cost of banana in Australia? Getting one banana in Australia, how much is the cost? I know it should be super expensive. The other day I bought, was it 3 kilos of banana for 50 pesos?
That's
3 kilos of banana.
what? That's crazy.
Yes, I know where I can get, those long bananas that come from Mindanao.
Like the plantains, yeah.
Oh,
Banyaran.
bro,
Call it.
yeah.
Banyaran.
He says cheap here. Yeah, it should be cheap because yeah, the Fuji, Tonga, those places should have a lot of bananas. It's almost the same weather like the Philippines, right?
Yeah, you got tropical areas of Australia. It's huge. They got like different, you know, weather zones. So I'm sure, and I know it's summertime there, so I'm sure bananas are definitely popping up everywhere.
Hmm.
5 a kilo. I don't know. That's still pretty high to me. Like that's how
Yeah,
much US dollars?
no,
That's like
but that's Australian dollars. Australian dollars is a little bit. It's like 25. Let me see.
should be like 3 US.
It's like, yeah, this should be like 3 US. This is still expensive. 3 US is about 160 pesos per kilo.
Oh, I stand corrected. $1.40 is only 42 cents more in Australian dollars. So you get a 40%, 42% increase. So not even that much, right? So that's
Yeah.
still about four something, 460 something for a kilo of bananas. Like you mentioned, Eddie, you paid how
Uh-huh.
much? 50 pesos for a kilo? You paid
3 kilos for 50 pesos.
so you paid one, not even $1. You paid like 80 cents for 3 kilos worth of bananas. Like that's crazy, bro.
Yes, I tell you. And then the guy just, he didn't even know what to do with them. He was just like, bro, take more, take more. I said, no, 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 no. He said, they're going to get rotten here. I said, you feed them to the pigs.
You like the plantain, right, Eddie? Of course, Cameroonian.
Oh
I heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. We eat we eat plantain with beans.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Delicious. So
You
good.
know, when you cook your beans very well,
Yeah.
fry them like stew, and then you boil plantain. You let the plantain be semi-ripe, almost ripe, so that it will give you a sweet taste. And then you boil them. You either boil them or you let them get ripe, so you will fry them.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. So good, bro. I like the fried mines. I call them Akon style. You know what I'm saying? I like to fry them nice
Yeah,
and black. Pause. You know what I mean? Because literally, like growing up, plantains were. Are you kidding me? We had plantains for every single meal. Or fried plantains, boiled plantain. You know what I mean? My granny was
yeah.
Trini lady, Caribbean lady, so she's gonna cook plantains with everything. You know what I mean?
But you grew up in the state. Why would you be eating plantains in the state?
My granny was pure Trini. Like she was from Trinidad, not too far away from Jamaica in the Caribbean. And so
Uh-huh.
when we're at her house, everything is Caribbean. Everything is Trini. Everything. The music, the food, the culture, the way we
Wow.
talk, everything is like Trinidad,
Uh-huh.
style. So um,
Uh-huh. I see.
plantains, like I said, every meal,
Yeah,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know,
uh-huh. Right. Pokemon says, but they are not fresh like buying from the Philippines. Yeah, Philippine street vendor. You buy some fresh sweet bananas here. But still, I will tell you guys, there's no banana on earth that is better than Cameroonian banana. When you eat banana in Cameroon, it's milkish. Like you feel you feel like there's milk in the banana. It's cool, organic, cool, natural, milkish, sweet. Oh God. You guys should try that. Okay, 1.1. Does business any idea any more business ideas? Funky Monk, do you know any business that a foreigner can do in the Philippines? I know you've been here for some time. You've traveled through the country. So probably you have an idea about some business ideas that foreigners can do. Not I don't mean like taking business from the locals, like something new, a new idea that will add value to the country. Balut vendor. Bro, you want to be a balut vendor? Yeah, I've tasted balut before. I've tasted balut before. And balut is good though. Balut, I mean, the first time I was like, hey, I cannot eat that thing. How can people be eating half already fertilized egg? I'm still trying to think of an idea. Ah, okay. But yeah, I think one idea here, I don't know about that, but being creating a travel company, a tour company, like a traveling company where foreigners can come and then uh, travel in the country under your company. Because the way I see it, most of the traveling companies here are not well organized. I don't know if that will be a competition to the locals, but I think that if a good traveling company here, like a tour company, uh, with every detail of the country, where to visit, how to get there, sometimes you know you provide all the good facilities that foreigners want to use to get there, then you have a lot of business because people want to come. But sometimes you end up in a van, you end up in a bus somewhere, and you don't even feel good. All right, welcome on live joining me. This is Breezers TV, and please leave a comment in the comment section. Join the family. We are discussing about why foreigners should move to the Philippines. What are the benefits foreigners will get moving to the Philippines? Philippines is a beautiful country with so many advantages for foreigners moving here. So, what are those advantages that foreigners can benefit if they move here? We have already talked about the culture of the Filipinos. Filipinos are warm, welcoming, hospitable, generally nice. If you are also nice to them, that's one good thing. The beauty of the country, the landscape, the rivers, hot springs, mountains, hills. Funky Mount talk about the chocolate hills in Bohol. I need to visit that place because chocolate, I love it. Of course, Philippines is a country with 7,600 islands. So it's very, very beautiful. It's a nice place. So if you're joining, please just leave a comment in the comment section where you're watching from and what do you think? What's your idea about moving to the Philippines? What will make you to move to the Philippines? My chat GPT says Philippines is a retirement appeal area. It's good for retirement because Philippines is a popular destination for retired because of the affordable lifestyle, warm climate, and visa options like the special resident retired visa. So they are already offering retirement visas to people that want to retire to the Philippines. The weather is warm. So if you are retiring from a cold area, like from Europe where it's very cold, when you're getting older, you don't want to be in that ice anymore. You don't want to be in that cold. You need to be in a warm area where your blood flow, and your blood circulation will be constant. Yeah, so it's a good play. It's a good thing when somebody is going on retirement and move to a tropical area. Of course, tropical areas come with their own problems, like there's dengue fever in the Philippines, there's malaria in Africa, mosquitoes. But if you can stay away from those malaria infested areas and live in good areas, you won't have any problems. Yeah, Philippines is also a country with a lot of young, talented experts, meaning you can get labor here, you can get work here done for as cheap. That's why a lot of companies are they're outsourcing their work to most for Filipinos companies or most Filipinos because you can do it for cheaper here. What you do in the US for $10, you do it here for $3. So if you can come here and outsource your work, it will be easier. One guy wanted to do how do you call it, SEO, search engine optimization for me for my channel in the US for, was it like $500? But one guy asked me here, just give me $60, I'll do it for you. And then I gave him $60, and then he did it because my viewers, when I first started, my viewers were just below 100, and then most of my subscribers were just, I had just a few subscribers, so I needed to do that SEO. And then a Filipino just asked me for $60, something I should have paid almost $500 to $600 in the US. So that is another advantage. If you are working online and you come to the Philippines, you can outsource your work for as low for very low cost, but you still have the best quality job done. So we're just going to continue with the points. Okay, let's see what some experts find challenging here in the Philippines. So not everyone loves living here. Some foreigners cite issues like traffic congestion. Yes, if you are living in Manila, you will complain about traffic. There's traffic in Manila, there's traffic in Cebu, even sometimes here in Tacloban, uh, during the morning hours or between the hours of 4 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. There's traffic if you're going to Robinson. So some foreigners complain about traffic. Of course, there's traffic in a lot of countries. There's traffic in Bangkok. If you go to Thailand, there's traffic, you know. Infrastructure challenges. This is true. Here in Tacloban, to rent a good place, you will spend more. To rent a good house here in the Tacloban, I drive a car, bro. I got my I got my driver's license sorted out. So I actually drive a car. Like I was telling you, it's very crazy driving here. Here's my Filipino driver's license. So I'm a proud driver. Can you see that? It's easy to get driver's license here. You don't need with your tourist visa. With your tourist visa here, you need to stay in the country for 90 days. After 90 days, you take your international driver's license or the driver's license from your home country. You go to the driver's office. They won't ask you for nothing. Once you have a tourist visa and you have been in the country for 90 days, all you need to do is to go there, have a copy of have a copy of the old license or your international license, have a copy of that, and then you're good. They will just, I think you pay like 1,000 pesos. If you pay like 1,000 pesos, you'll get a new driver's license. Once you have a copy of your international driver's license, pay 1,000 pesos, and then you have your Filipino driver's license for 5 years. This is 5 years driver's license, so I'm good to go in the Philippines. I am good to go. Do you intend to come? Do you intend to drive in the Philippines? If you intend to drive in the Philippines, Funky Monk, you should be super, super, I mean, super careful. If you intend to drive, you should be super careful because driving here is crazy. I'll tell you, driving here is super crazy. So to sum it up, we're talking about infrastructure. Yes, to get a good apartment, to stay in a good apartment here in the Philippines, here in Leyte, it will cost you a lot. Or you go to these subdivisions. If you can go to the subdivisions, but what they do in the subdivisions is owned by the locals. They will furnish it with everything, and they will charge you 25,000 pesos, which is about $450 per month. But it's well furnished. I would not try to drive a car there. I did ride in Bohol because the roads were not so busy. Yeah. Anyway, I was driving in Thailand, so I drove in Thailand for many years, and I thought that it was crazy driving in Thailand. Just when I arrived here in the Philippines, I knew that no, Thailand is good. I mean, the Thai drivers, they respect the driving code. Here is crazy. But I have to drive because I also have my activities that I cannot uh, catch up with Maxim every day. Maxim and Grab will eat up all my money. If I have to take Grab from here to Tanawan every day, where my coffee shop is, it's gonna cost me to go is about 250 pesos. To come back is about 250 pesos. If I'm going to Robinson or just going to a restaurant to hang out or to do anything, any activity, probably I will spend 1,000 pesos only on transportation a day. That's crazy. 1,000 pesos in my gas will take me for a week. Yeah, the stray dogs, they don't care. I mean, you bring your car or you bring your motorcycle very close before they will move a little bit. They don't care. The stray dogs, they don't care. I think is something is something of concern here. There was a time in Thailand that they were collecting all the stray dogs away from from the streets. I think because of the, how do you call the dog disease? Is it, how do you call that? When a dog bites you, what do you get? Rabies? Yeah, because of rabies. In Thailand, at one point, the Ministry of Health had a project to collect all the stray dogs away from the streets and then put it somewhere, just put it somewhere, and the government will feed them. I don't know if they collected those dogs and sell them to China because in China they eat dogs. Do you know there's a province? Do you know there's a province Do you know there's a province in Thailand that they eat dogs? I went I went there and they said you will never find a stray dog anywhere in that province. No stray dogs. It's called Sakon Nakhon in Thailand. You can check out. And then it's the closest province to Laos and to China. So Chinese people travel down there and buy dogs.
Ew. Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
they trying to eat you. You see that? They want to eat
Now that dog is looking at me like, "Hey, what are you saying?"
you.
Like you'll be in trouble.
That's
Yeah,
gross.
we
Yeah.
are talking. Funky Monk is talking about the stray dogs on the street. That you'll be riding your motorbike and the stray dogs will just walk into the road, and that is something of concern because I don't know if those dogs, if they bite me, will I survive rabies or something?
Um, when I excuse me, when I walk him, my dog at night, right? I carry
Yeah.
around a stick. I make sure I'll carry a stick and Julia will carry the flashlight because it's dangerous.
Mhm.
You have to be careful because these dogs are dirty. I love this country, but these dogs are dirty. They're filthy. You know, I don't want to take the
Wait a
risk.
minute. Wait, hold on a minute. Funky Monk, do you mean you eat dogs? You say what? Alsatian, Alsatian steak, delicious, bro. Don't tell me you eat dogs, bro.
Alsatian, that's a German Shepherd. Yeah, that's
So they have the steak. Oh
yeah. They
my
want to eat
goodness.
my dog.
Dogs, dog. Okay, you don't eat. Yeah, but how do you know it's delicious, bro? How do you know it's delicious?
You know what's crazy?
That's funny.
Like you
Yeah.
go to Vietnam and you just see dog ass on display. You know what I'm saying? Like just skin dog ass, $30 a pound or something like that's disgusting. You just see a naked dog's butt just on display, meant for consumption,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like, yeah, it's just nasty, bro. That's just nasty. I'm sorry. I love Vietnam. I had a good time, but that is disgusting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Vietnam and China. You will
A
never
dog
see a
bowl.
stray dog in these two countries. You will never see a stray dogs.
He said a dog bowl. A dog bowl.
A dog ball. A dog ball means a double.
Chicken
Nah,
salsa.
I just eat chicken adobo, not a dog ball.
Dog bowl with soy sauce or pollo.
Yeah, I discovered that when I add soy sauce to anything here, it becomes more delicious.
Bro, look at this.
A
This is
little bit
Julie
of
bought
soy
this, right?
sauce. Uh huh.
You see this? Bro, we bought this like
Yeah.
a month ago and a half,
Yeah.
bro. We haven't even opened it. We rarely use soy sauce in my house, bro. You know what I mean?
Why? Why?
I mean, bro, like the level of salt in soy sauce is just ridiculous. If we be honest with ourselves, you feel me?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah, yeah. It's true. There was one time in Thailand that they basically stopped people from eating soy sauce. People were
bro.
going to people were going to the hospital. I mean, it affected their knees because they put, if you start eating soy sauce today, you eat this amount. Tomorrow you want to add more, like your taste bud will just change. They will adapt to it, and you don't know the amount of sodium you are consuming in your system.
Add that to Filipinos, they like their pork, their pork products. So you talking,
Mhm.
they say high blood out here, right? If you got high blood because you eating soy sauce and fried foods, and then you drinking a whole thing of Red Horse, enough to knock a grown
Mhm.
man out. No wonder people got such high blood pressure here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, diabetes is increasing. High blood pressure is increasing. Sugar level is increasing. I mean, things like that.
Water, by the way, people, water. This is water. I just filled up my wine bottle. It's not actual alcohol, so chill.
Yeah,
We use our water.
yeah,
We reuse our
it's
bottle.
okay.
I'm not a drunk.
I have I have my Summit bottle right here. I'm not trying to advertise Summit, but I love this water.
See, I only drink the Aqua Soft because I notice water has a taste, bro. You know what I mean? So I only drink
Uh,
the Aqua Soft purified. I don't like bottled water. It tastes weird to me. Yeah. So
yeah, Summit is actually the first water when I came here 2024. I drank That's the first water I drank here. And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's the same like we have sauce tangy in Cameroon. We call it sauce tangy. It's water.
oh,
It's, it's water, but we that water comes from the mountain, and
oh
then
yeah.
the bottle it is mountain water.
We got a special guest tonight, folks. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I mean? We got
Yeah.
yours truly, Miss Julia herself. You know what I'm saying?
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
welcome,
Ed.
welcome on live.
Ma
How are you
femme
doing?
Intera
I'm doing good. So yeah,
agaçant, ma
You know,
femme.
I just cooked for this
we
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's something I'm missing because, well, I don't want to talk about this right now. I keep, I keep
Yeah.
saying, hey, Funky Monk is saying hello.
Funky Monk, that he's in the chat.
Hi.
we we actually missed you when we went to Billy Rand. This guy was driving and said, "Oh no, I wish Julia would see this.
Sorry, sorry.
I wish
What
Julia
did you
would see
say?
this." Yeah, I
What did you
mean,
say? Like, it was so loud. You were saying?
I said when we were driving, and he was driving. He was like, "Oh no, I wish Julia could see this. I wish Julia could see this." I'm like, "This guy is missing his wife."
Yeah. It was our first time to be like apart for a long time. So
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Since he arrived here
Yeah.
3 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was the first time. So like the whole day, whole night. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Eddie, why you snitching,
Not,
Eddie? Come on, bro. Why you snitching, bro?
bro, I'm not snitching. I'm just saying that you were missing her, in a good way.
It's good actually because sometimes he doesn't really like say things.
Yeah.
He's not that
But
vocal, but yeah,
no, but now I understand. I understand why, because not 3 years of not being apart for a day, and then for one day you go apart, you separate. I will understand the feeling. It's difficult.
yeah, it is. It was okay though, but at least he had fun.
Eddie, when we had dinner, what did I tell you about the dinner that Uncle
Uh,
Ewan served?
You're like you wish Julia will finish this part,
I wish she was here to try this pork because she is a
and
pork
then,
fanatic.
Not
then
pork,
she will
but
just
it's
finish it
like
up.
meat.
It was humba, it was squid, it
It's
was fried
humba.
humba, squid,
I
fried
love humba.
chicken. It was so much. We had curry chicken, Thai curry chicken. It was so much
Yeah,
food there.
and the pork, the way they prepare the pork, it was just perfect. You
Yeah,
know,
nice
Yeah,
juicy,
tenderoni.
juicy, a little bit of fat and a little bit of meat
yeah.
just put
Maybe they
together.
use like a pressure cooker.
Yeah, I know.
Probably
I
right.
think it was.
Yes,
Wasn't it lechon? Was it lechon or was it humba?
it was
Is it
lechon, but it was
yeah,
homemade.
lechon?
Oh yeah, so it was lechon kawali, I think, right?
Oh, lechon kawali. Lechon
Kawali,
kawali, you have to like deep fry it,
deep fried. Yeah,
like literally deep fry.
yeah, crispy.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I ate a lot of it.
Bro, we so much, and then we went right to the cabin and just went right to sleep, bro. But we ate good
Dude, I
and
know.
we drank good. You know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious, bro.
Yeah. We had whiskey. We had 2 bottles of wine. I
Beer.
mean, I, beer. No, I didn't touch the beer. I
I
was
didn't
like,
touch the
no,
beer.
not
I
for me.
didn't touch the beer. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, but I had that whiskey. But that wine that he boiled it. That was
Boy,
my first time to see that somebody will boil wine
it was
before
hot wine.
drinking.
Remember I told you hot wine?
Um,
But it was like a new experience, but I don't think I would ever want to do that again. It was different for me. It was too
was
different.
it dry?
No,
It
but
was
I
dry.
love it.
Yeah, it was like very dry, not sweet, but it was definitely hot. He cooked it. I've never tasted
Yeah,
hot liquor. You know what I mean?
Funky Monk knows it. He said palutin. Yeah,
That
he called it palutin, right?
palutin. That's a
Pulutan.
palutan is like the
Pulutan is like the side dish
yeah, you
while
dip,
you drink.
yeah,
Not
exactly.
deep, but like while you drink, you have like a
Uh-huh.
side dish, like maybe chicharon
Right.
or
To
sisig.
soak up some of that alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah. Palutan.
Yeah,
pulutan.
Palutan. Palutan.
Yeah,
Palutan.
just pollute the whole thing.
Pollute your liver. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah, but it
Well,
was good. I love it.
I have to
After
go.
that,
Take it easy.
I have to go. See
yeah.
you.
All right.
Okay, okay. Good night.
Bro, we was
Yeah,
getting
drink it
lit,
much.
man. That trip was great. And I told you, man, if Julie was here, now the drinking she wouldn't really partake in, but the food and also just the vibes of being in Biliran, being surrounded by mountains,
Yeah,
you know,
everything was good.
it
Even the
was
game,
good. Oh, she would have
even
loved it
the
too.
game we played.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We need to organize. I'm still. I want the weather to get better, so I will organize at least a day so we come out and play that game.
Bro, I would love that because especially you get some drinks going. Bro, I was having the
Yeah,
time of
I
my
mean,
life, bro. I was chilling.
we cannot play without a bottle of wine or whiskey.
Oh,
So
whiskey, yeah.
once I organize, I'm going to get a bottle of whiskey. We go over to Breezers and play that game.
Yeah, bro, that was cool to be honest. Like
Mhm.
that vibe was just chill, bro. Like, man,
Yeah, it's a memory to keep. I mean, that memory will not disappear. I have
yeah.
everything on I have everything documented on my YouTube. The video is up already. Did you see it?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but I'm definitely gonna watch it because maybe I can take some clips from it and put my own video together because that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
I would say Uncle Ewan, if you're listening, you know how to throw a party, sir. Like seriously.
yeah. He knows. He knows. Everything was on point.
Everything, bro.
When we arrive, we play the game first, and then finish up the whiskey, so everybody will get hungry, super hungry.
Yeah.
You know, and then we moved to the dinner table where everything was just there, all set.
Those scalloped potatoes, bro, those creamy scalloped potatoes with the cheese and oh my gosh. It did have bacon, so I had to scoop the bacon off. But aside from that,
Um,
the potatoes were excellent, excellently seasoned, yo. Like those were freaking good, bro.
just perfect.
Yeah, man. So if y'all want to experience this, come to the Philippines, man. If you want to feel this,
And
how we felt,
yeah, these are the things you enjoy in the Philippines for free.
exactly.
Yeah, these are some of the things you enjoy here for free. That's why Philippines is good for foreigners. I mean, in no country, and alcohol is cheap in this country.
Mhm.
Do you know that? I mean, I've been free, I've been clean for 5 years, but I from time to time when I go to the mall, like I go to Robinsons, I usually check out the wine. You know, I like to check out the wine because I like to know the prices of alcohol.
Yeah,
I like to be up to date with prices.
I never forget. I bought a bottle of. I usually get wine, but they didn't have any wine. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to mess around and get something else. So I got a bottle of coffee whiskey. It was coffee infused whiskey, and I'm like, how's this going to taste? And so, mind you, it cost me like 180 pesos, 150 pesos. So I'm like, all right, it's going to be cheap.
Right.
I drink it,
Uh-huh.
smooth, very smooth. I'm like, bro, I just paid $3 for something that I'm paying $25 for in the states. You know what I mean? Coffee
Wait,
infused
how do you
whiskey.
coffee and fused whiskey?
Yeah, coffee infused whiskey.
Where did you pay that? Where did you pay? Where?
Right at Robinson's, bro. Honestly, I went right to Robinson's and I had it there.
They
Our
have it.
spot.
They,
Yeah,
they have it
Emperador.
here at Robinsons.
Yeah, it's called Emperador. I'll put it in the chat box. And it was smooth, nice, nice going down. Doesn't burn at all. It's called Emperador.
Okay, you just reminded me. You give me a few names of some wine, some real quality red wine. Oh, this guy is off. Yeah, Emperador. Emperador. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for my shop. I need to put up some real quality red wine in Brizza's Cafe.
Have
Okay,
you?
bro. What I'm saying is,
Mhm.
I don't know if you're good with wine. I think you've worked in a restaurant before, right?
Tons of restaurants. I was a chef. I'm a classically trained chef. I never told you that.
Okay, please give me some names of good red wine that because I want to start serving wine at the shop at the cafe. I mean, give me some names of good red wine that I will pick up. I'll pick up at Robinsons for the cafe. I mean, for a start, you know, when people have their good dinner in the evening. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I need to actually set that up. Maybe tomorrow I will just go to Robinsons and pick up a few red wine.
What is it called, Jules? Donalina, the wine that we usually get, the red one. What is it called? One more time. Doña Elena. That's like a nice. It's like 200 peso per bottle, and it's very smooth. They have the sweet one, which I don't like. I hate sweet wine. I hate sweet alcohol. To me, it defeats the purpose. Um, but yeah, that's a good one. They have a sangria. I think it's called Maria Clara something. Maria
Yeah,
Clara.
I know Maria Clara. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've tested that. It's good.
I don't
It's
like it.
good.
It's too
It's
sweet.
sweet though. Maria Clara is
Oh, you
sweet.
like? I don't like. Yeah, nah, not for me.
No, I
I'm
mean
used to drinking.
I'm not good with sweet wine, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's for Europeans. We African Caribbean people, we like Guinness, we like stout, we like bitter alcohol. We don't care for that sweet nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we drink Guinness. We drink bitter alcohol.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to recommend some wines to you. I took a very, very, very basic sommelier class in culinary school, so um, I'm not like a savant or anything like that. But I do know my
Mhm.
wines. I know how to prepare my wine, food, things like that, because we learned that. We learned white wine goes with seafood, right? Um, red wine
Right.
goes with steaks, goes with red meats. Um,
Uh-huh.
in terms of chicken, usually beer or whiskey is good with chicken. So yeah, I learned that in school, back in culinary school in 2012. So
Right.
yeah, I never told you that, did I, Eddie? That I was a classically trained chef.
Bro, so I need to invite you to come over there to Brizas and give us some training, especially with pizza. how to make pizza and steak. These two things, I'm lacking these two things in the shop. There's no pizza, there's no steak. Even though you are a vegetarian, but you know how to make steak, right?
Yeah, definitely. I know how to make steak. Depending on how people want to eat it, well done, rare, that type of stuff. Yeah, I made a few steaks in my lifetime. Um,
Okay, okay, that'll be nice. Well, I know that you are very busy during the day, so whenever you're free, just let me know that okay, this is my day off, and then I- I'm picking you up directly to Brazos,
yeah, that would
and
be
then we can
cool.
play we can also play the game.
Oh, you already have the set with you. Uncle Iwan gave you the tongue set already.
Yeah, yeah, I brought everything. Everything is with me. Everything is in the car.
Okay. Yeah.
We're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, please leave a comment in the comment section where you're watching from. With us here is Funky Monk, Jojo, and Breezes. We've been
Life,
having a
life,
session
life.
for almost 1 hour, 30 minutes now, and it's smooth. I love just sitting here and then chatting, catching up with. I mean, we are just basically learning from each other.
I'm sending the live now to family and friends so that they can tune in because it'll be nice to get some input, right, from other people.
Yeah, and if you have a family member that wants to join and come up on the live, we can add. Just send the link. They can they can join, and then I'll let you guys have a chat. You know, it's all about catching up.
Yeah, man. Oh, you
You know,
mentioned earlier. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I got the link too. You send it to me as well.
Oh, my bad. I meant to send that to my people. Let me
No,
see.
no, I think I'm in that group. You added me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Iron sharpens iron. Yeah, that's my yeah, I
Right,
sent it to you. Let me send it to my
right.
other cousin because you mentioned
Yeah, what were you saying,
earlier.
bro?
Yeah, in terms of
Yeah.
businesses that we foreigners can run. Honestly, bro, I was looking online, and this was a few months ago. Basically, a Swedish dude and his Filipino wife. They basically built a cabin on the parents' land, and they put 60,000 US dollars into it. To me, a little bit too much, especially for a small little cabin. Um,
Mhm.
but if you look at the reviews on Airbnb, like they're doing numbers, bro. Like they're charging, I think, 100 per night, 100 US dollars per night. So you get 5 people a week to sign up. You already made $500 that week. You know what I mean? So it's located, I think, in Batangas, which is like outside of Manila, like south of Manila province area. But
Mhm.
I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, 60 G's is a lot of money. I can do something way cheaper. And in addition to that, it's way cheaper, yet you get the same experience. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah, I think Funky Monk is leaving us. It's midnight in Australia. Okay, bro. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Uh, if there's a way, we will try to do the live earlier so that you can catch up before your sleep. Thank you so much, bro. We'll continue chatting, and then you can see the highlights tomorrow when you wake up. Good night, sweet dreams. Don't let in Cameroon. What do you say? Don't let the bug bite. The bed bugs bite. Okay, bye, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm listening.
yeah, man. So
So you can
I'm go ahead.
like
Mhm.
the cabin we stayed at in over there in Biliran. that thing should not cost more than 200,000 pesos for one.
200,000, bro. That was probably like 30,000 pesos, like 600 bucks, 500 bucks to build that. Bro. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I know that because Julia, I had sent her money to basically build one of those cabins outside of her house because the house was a little bit crowded, whatever. So I'm like, well, how we gonna get you more space? And then we basically built an outward cabin that was outside of the house. Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
literally like 500 bucks, and it was the same thing: one electric line, a roof, um, walls, electric fan, simple, straight, bare bones. Put your bed in there, you're good, and it costs 600 bucks. So I'm like, I can charge a
Internal
400,
toilet,
huh?
internal toilets.
That was the only thing we didn't opt for the CR, but we could do a
Okay.
CR. Add a CR, it would be nothing. It'd be like an extra
Yeah.
100 bucks.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we she lived in that up until they got the house renovated and they actually knocked it down. And I was like, okay, that was a little bit strange, but she lived in that comfortably. It was just her and her bed, and
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking, okay, when I buy land, I would want to build my main house and then a guest house and then maybe a third little cabin. And then you just charge people to come, you know what I mean? Come on your property. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you have a few, two, three cabins, you're good. You're
You're
good.
good. You're good. So
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uncle Ned can do something like that. He could make a killing. Are you kidding me? He could make so much money on
Bro,
this
he
land.
got he got good. He got a big good land there. I mean,
Yep.
if he needs fund to invest and then get that land up to date. He needs money. When the bigger the land, the more the money you spend.
True. That's true.
Mhm.
Plus the more taxes you got to spend. I'm like, look, if I'm paying high taxes, you know what I mean? I want to make my return. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, real estate will never fail you.
Still trying to sell
People
mine back home. So,
people don't understand one thing about real estate that I do because when I was in Thailand 2012, I started buying my land in Cameroon, and I was buying it for cheap. I bought my land until 2015, 2016. That was when I bought the last piece of land. I was picking it up for cheap. So land that I bought at the time, 2025, this land has already tripled. I mean, it was 5 times the price, 2025 last year. But instead of selling that land, I just said, okay, I'll put a structure there. And the structure I put on there, the money I used to put on that structure, now the structure is on rent, right? I'm giving it out on rent. I'm collecting pen a part of, but I haven't completed. But part of it is already giving me rent, uh, money for rent. But now the amount of money I invested there is not. I will not get it back even in 10 years if I don't make it a hotel. But if you get back the money in 10 years, what you invested, the property is still there. The value is even above the roof. The value is even. It means it's not like it's not like you put in money in a business and after 5 years you get the money back and then the business disappears. No, this is something after 10 years you get your initial investment back, but the property is still there. If you want to sell it, you're after 10 years, you're probably going to sell it for like 3 or 4 times, 4x the price. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So real estate is good. It's a good way of making money.
like real estate is one of those investments that you're gonna invest in and then you're gonna forget about it and then one day you're gonna wake up rich. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that simple. Like on my land back home, I got an entire orchard, that I planted with my own hands. And I'm like, yeah, it might take 3 to 7 years for these plants to bear fruit. But when they actually bear fruit, I got apples, peaches, I got goji berries, I got figs, I got like 4 or 5 fig trees. I have a plum tree. I have like 2 or 3 plum trees on my property. And it's just like, man, when they actually grow, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I'm gonna
yeah.
just I'm gonna print. But hopefully I already sold the land by then. 'Cause I don't
Uh-huh.
know what I mean. So I'm trying to print,
Man.
bro. I'm trying to print out here in the Philippines.
Huh? So what's your plan? What's your plan? Are you gonna go get some land? Are you negotiating with some land in the Philippines?
Yeah, I I'm focused on trying to get some property because I feel like if I can lock in a piece of property and be able to build on it, I don't have to pay rent. My rent is affordable, thanks be to God, but even still, I have to pay it every month. So if I can solidify a property, and as you know, I love the garden. I got a nice garden here. Um, I'm
Right.
going to utilize every square inch of that property in a way to make either money or make my life easier. So yeah, I'm trying to buy a piece, but I want to take it easy. You know what I mean? Make sure I got things in line so that I don't want to just dish out a bunch of money and then you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
just
get
trying
you.
to get my ducks in order.
Uh-huh. I think your voice is are you sitting next to the fan?
Yeah, because my phone's on charge. How about now? Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And then the noise is gone.
Yeah, I was a direct line of the fan because here it's hot. You keep a fan on, or you do the air con at your house?
Now I do the aircon.
Oh, okay. Fancy,
You have the
fancy.
aircon on and the fan on.
Oh yeah, you like it cold, just like I do. I love it cold, bro. I can't do that hot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
oh, my aircon is on, you see? That's my aircon right here.
Uh,
Can you see that? Yeah,
yes, sir.
right there.
Come
It should be it should
March,
be
like
on.
April, that's gonna be yeah. You're gonna need that, bro. Like, have you been here in March or April yet, or you got here in June of last year?
Yeah, I got here in June. No, it means it's super hot here in April.
Bro, I don't know if you do Fahrenheit, you probably do Celsius, but I was here in April of 2023. At one point,
Uh-huh.
it was 43 Celsius.
Oh God.
Yeah, like, dude, that's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro, anything over 30 is insane, but in the 40s, it's just asinine.
Yeah. I mean, we have like in Thailand sometimes you get like 30, 38, 39. That's really hot. I think sometimes it gets to 41.
It gets to
April is hot.
hot, bro, super
April
hot.
is hot.
Yeah.
Somebody is coming on Alec. Do you know Alec?
Alec, Alexi, how is it spelled?
Alek.
Alec. That might be my guy, Alexi.
Are you hear me, guys? Hello.
Yeah, got him. Hey,
Alexi, what's
bro.
up, brother?
Hello.
Hey, man. Oh, he's gone.
That's my guy. Alexi is cool people. He's from well, he's Russian. He's half Russian and half It starts with an L, Alexi. I'm trying to think of the country.
Yeah,
Lithuania.
tell him to come. Yeah, tell him to come online.
Let me. I think he was trying to listen in and he joined by mistake. Let me see.
Uh-huh. It's okay. He can join. He can join.
Alexi, if you can hear us, we're just talking about life in the Philippines as foreigners and what to expect when you come here, and you
Okay,
know,
he's
Yes.
back. Hey, bro. How are you?
I'm okay, you know, better
Добрый день.
than before.
Добрый день.
Oh, very
Добрый день.
nice. Добрый день, добрый вечер. Magandang gabi.
Privet,
Добрый
Are
вечер.
Privet.
you, are you in the Philippines?
No, I don't know, unfortunately. I try to study.
Okay. Like currently, where are you?
Where am in Las Piñas.
Yeah,
Las Piñas,
Las
that's
Las
Manila
Piñas.
area, Metro Manila.
Metro
Oh,
Manila.
you are in Manila?
Yes.
Oh man, nice. We are all in the Philippines. We are all in the Philippines. So we're just having a chat about life in the Philippines, foreigners coming over to the Philippines, you know, some kind of things that we need to know before coming here.
Oh, yeah.
So how is everything? How is everything in the in Manila? You know, I just spent a week in Manila and I moved to Leyte, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a city boy.
Uh, Masakip. Manila, very crowded. Very crowded. No, I mean the Las Piñas. Las Piñas, different city in Manila are different. In Las Piñas,
Mhm.
it's very crowded. Yes, it's almost everywhere. The houses all around one
Mm.
building, one store building. Yes, so
Mhm.
very poor road traffic. I mean, very extensive road traffic.
Oh,
No, so there's something Masakip, something unexpected for the European or the I don't know for America,
uh-huh.
especially for American. Yes, because in America they have the straight lanes, and here you have not lanes. You have the movement.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of the country because you experience a different lifestyle, a different, something different. That's I love
Yeah,
it this way.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the country. You know, you come from if you come from a place where the people are few, and then just of a sudden you have a million people in in front of you to deal with. You
Oh.
know? I was in Manila. I don't know where the Minister of Justice is around that place. I went there for my documents, and then
Yes.
when I just came out from that ministry, man, I didn't know if people were out of their work or what happened, but the streets were full. I see that kind of
It's
a
all
crowd.
time.
Yeah, I see that kind of a crowd in Cameroon when we are going out to protest against the government. But that was
Uh,
just normal crowd. Like people are just walking and doing their normal things.
that could be some of the Catholic local venerated Catholic feasts. That's also many
Uh-huh.
people go to the streets. It's quite possible in Manila. Yes. El
Right. Are you
Nino,
a priest?
Santa Nina, for example. Recently there was another one holiday. Which one?
Black
In
Nazareno,
January.
right? Black Nazareno, right? Where
Yes,
they
yes,
have,
yes, yes.
yeah. Hey Alexi,
Yeah.
Tom Dosh, you there?
Excuse me.
Do you hear me? Okay.
Julian.
Yeah. I said, I said Tom Dosh, Idot.
No, not yet. The place of Manila is special because all the winds go from the east and a lot of humidity and precipitation, but the hills stop with all these masses, air masses. So mostly in Manila, dry place.
Okay,
It's
instead you
it's
don't do it.
all time threatened, but never fall down. Very
Eddie,
interesting.
I asked Alexi, is it raining there in Russian?
Yes,
Oh,
very correct
many.
question. Дождь не идет.
Dosht, right?
No
Dosht.
raining.
Okay.
I,
Instead,
I had
dosht.
I had a colleague in Thailand. I had a colleague in Thailand. I had a colleague and a friend from Russia in Thailand. Uh, Angelina.
Angelina, it's it's
Angel,
not.
I really miss her. She was wild.
Oh,
I really miss her. She was very fun to be with. And then Mira is in United Arab Emirates now.
hmm.
But Mira was my student. Mira was my student. I was teaching Mira English.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, she was my student.
So
And then she went to work.
you were a uchitel, a teacher, right?
Учитель, учитель,
Uchitel.
Yeah, teacher. You know how
teacher,
in Thailand they call a teacher kung kru.
Ku-
guru.
How you say?
Kung kru.
Kunkru. Okay.
Kung kru. Or you just say ajan.
Ajan. Okay.
Kung kru is a normal teacher for like a primary school or teaching kids. Ajan is like a lecturer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Интересно,
So they
Jan.
used to call me Ajan Eddie.
Ajan.
Ajan Eddie.
Jan Eddie.
Ajan Eddie. By the way, my name is Eddie, bro. Breezas is the channel name.
Nice to hear Eddie. Yes.
Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you. So are you a priest?
No, I'm not priest. Definitely no. It's enough for me. For short time, no more priest.
Yeah,
Big
the guy who I
problem.
told you about, he was our priest, Eddie. He told me that mangoes are $10. Yeah, but I wonder, Alexi, in terms of life living in Manila versus like back home, um, what is better and what is worse for you?
Better for me, the people attitude. The people are more open than in Russia.
Mm.
There is a famous expression here in Manila among the parishioners was the Russian face. Very ugly, very, how to say, heavy, sometimes angry and suspicious and so on. And
The
here
Russian people,
people
right?
are common, simple. It's difficult
Yeah,
to really recognize the true emotions, but mostly you see no, don't feel something behind the person. Yes, I would say
right.
so.
Yeah, yeah. That's something I discovered here. But you know why the Russian people are very skeptical?
They don't trust anyone, especially
Yeah, but
for the
that,
government.
yeah, that was during the Soviet Union. I read a book about that. The reason why you should understand Russians, they will investigate you more and more before they even get closer to you. They'll ask you a lot of questions. It was caused by the Soviet Union, right? During that time,
Yeah.
everybody was a slave for the government.
No, yes, it's correct, especially when you have a meet the foreigner. If it's foreigner is come from the Eastern Europe, the country of under the how to say supervised by the Soviet Union, it's already suspicious. It was bring suspicion. But if the person come from the Western world, Western Europe, United States, I don't know, somewhere, Japan, Philippines, it's
Yeah,
already like an enemy. But on the other hand, the people from Cuba, the people from Africa, were
got
very
it.
friendly for Russian people. There is
Yes,
a
yes,
university especially for the that which was right, how to say, founded in
yeah,
Soviet time, especially for people from the Africa and from Latin America. Patrice
exactly.
Lumumba, the name of the Patrice Lumumba.
Yeah, yeah, Patrice Lumumba University.
So, so this is the different attitude. The people from Africa, the Soviet can talk free, but
You
the
know,
people, the white people from the Western world, were very suspicious because they afraid of the KGB, how to stress it, and so on.
you know why Africa love Russia very much, so much. Like Africa and Russia, like they feel like they are still very brothers. They're brothers. It's just the color that uh is a little bit different because Russia is the only country that did not go into slave trade, and then Russia is the country that fought so hard to support, to liberate, to stop slavery in the world.
Right.
And then Russia, during the independence of many African countries, Russia supported Africa so much. Africa, Cuba, South Africa, many African countries got help from Russia to liberate, to gain their independence, to regain their independence. So, and then Russia never asked anything in return. Russia never came to Africa and exploit Africa from their mineral resources. So Africans actually see Russians like, look, whatever they want from us, we will give them. Yeah, we said
No.
we told Putin, if you need something for Africa, just say it because you have done a lot for Africa. And then they even created an exchange program, not even an exchange program, a free university where Africans want to go to study in Russia and move back to Africa to work. It's okay. Yeah, you just need to say you want to go to study in Russia, write your name, send to the embassy in Russia, and then get ready. You will go and study. I have some engineers that study in Russia, but the only bad thing about them is they drink whiskey like water.
Vodka too, right?
Not whiskey,
Yeah,
vodka,
Vodka.
vodka.
vodka. Yeah, they drink vodka like water, but
Whiskey is
they
not Russian
study.
drink.
Yeah, they like the
That's
They
how.
vodka.
study in Russia. They study in Russia. For so many years, the Western world. I'm not afraid to say this, but the Western world was painting that in their movies and everything, that Russia are the bad guys.
Yeah.
But you know who are the
Mm,
real bad guys? You know who are the real
sometimes,
bad guys?
sometimes.
Russia are never the bad guys, bro.
America.
Russians
We're
are
the bad
doing the
guy.
thing. Yeah, those are the bad guys.
I love
No,
Russia.
So,
America
if
saved Lithuania. They are not bad guys.
Oh, we liberated Lithuania.
They
Okay, from the
liberated,
Soviets.
yes.
Yeah.
It's the first country of the that was occupied by Soviet Union
Mhm.
and was deliberated by America was the Baltic countries, states, yes. Without George Bush, the senior, yes, there was not even the movement on behalf of the Communist Party in Soviet Union in Russia.
Mm.
and
I
Lithuania
wouldn't
is
say that
part,
American bad.
part of the EU, right? Lithuania is part of the EU,
Part of the EU. Yes, Lithuania is
European
one of
Union.
the countries of 28 countries of EU. Yes,
Oh, that's good. And
Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. Yes.
Latvia, Estonia. Yeah.
oh,
Yep. I know about those
wow,
places.
wow. And Ukraine tried to join, but Putin said, "No way, I'm not letting you go."
Hmm. he will go to
So
somewhere.
how is the
I
war
hope
going now?
he will soon go somewhere else. Yes, he stopped.
Who?
He killed so many Russian men by this war. I don't know.
Yeah,
And still alive.
Putin?
Putin, yes.
yeah. They
He
lost a
has
lot of
killed
manpower. Yeah,
several 100,000 Russian men, sending
even
them to the
Africans,
war.
But
North Korean,
And
Filipinos, they are all.
because Ukrainian were fighting for their motherland, and because they are smart, and because they are very organized and use the high tech, they kill a lot of Russian people.
Yep.
They're able. Who sent them? Putin. There was not
yeah,
Zelensky who
Putin. I
said,
don't know.
come to Ukraine, we will kill you." No, it was Putin who said, "We need Ukraine."
Mm.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
lot.
Putin wanted was it Kiev?
Yes, he thought that he will manage to capture Kiev for 3 days, but the people of Kiev they decided they will not give up to these fascists. The same
Uh-huh.
Nazi, like in Germany, the same.
And this war has been going on is 5 years now, I think.
It
Yeah,
started in 2014 from
goodness gracious.
Crimea.
20
Crimea
years.
was the first place of Ukraine
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was captured by Russia.
yes, yes. Yeah,
Special
he attacked
military
Crimea,
operation. Yes, the same like
but Crimea is part
Afghanistan.
of Russia now.
Yes, but
But
Soviet
Crimea
Union
is part
was
of
thrown
Russia now.
out from Afghanistan.
Not yet. Eddie, it's still they're still fighting for their independence. They haven't been officially absorbed yet by Russia, right? But that's the goal, right, Alexei?
Oh, really?
What occupy about Crimea?
Crim-
What
Like
yeah,
Ukraine hasn't
Crimea.
been completely colonized by Russia yet, right? Like it's still independent for now, right?
Ukraine absolutely independent state.
Yeah.
They have how to say occupied territories. The same
Um,
like I don't know. India occupied the Goa, the
um,
Portuguese colonies. So there was,
So what? Mm-hmm.
but these territories belong to Ukraine, even though the Russia destroyed their constitution and put in the broken the all the articles of the constitution of Russia and incorporated the three region of the Ukraine,
Mm,
even four
mm,
four regions of Ukraine. It still cannot occupy them at all. Putin requested from Trump, "Yeah, I stop the war, I stop the fighting, but you give me all this region. Yes,
yeah,
I don't
mm.
want to fight for them.
exactly.
They
'Cause they
still
got
belong to
Wow.
Ukraine."
rare earth minerals, right? In Ukraine, especially, they create like a fourth of the world's wheat supply. Ukraine is rich in natural resources, right?
It's true. But the worst thing that Ukraine was rich on the how to say food production resources like wheat, like
Right.
the sunflower oil,
Oh,
like
yep.
sugar and so on. But now in present time in Africa, it brings to the crisis, to high rises of prices. Thanks to Putin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. So,
And
what do you think about?
all the opportunities that African countries received for as independence, they was not from Russia. They was from Soviet Union. The Russia in present time is a
Mm-hmm.
criminal country. All the government is criminal. They are bandits from Saint Petersburg. There was small gang, but now this KGB became big gang. And all the universities.
Mm.
Patrice Lumumba was in Soviet Union, not in Russia.
Yes. Oh,
Um,
All the
I
building
see.
of the electric powers, all the building of the plants, and so on was built by Soviet Union, not Russia.
Mm.
The Russia left the Cuba alone after the Soviet Union was stopped their existence.
And so they
Yeah, and all the
abandoned Cuba.
African countries mostly were left alone. In present time, the Russian sent to Africa the soldiers of fortune to capture like
Mm.
Central Africa Republic and so on.
yeah, Mozambique, Angola, those
Yes.
countries. Yeah,
The situation changed. The Russia is criminal government, criminal
So
This
state.
this current
so is Trump.
this current government.
Yep. So is Trump, right? I mean, in certain, yeah, man. I hate to say it, but you know
And
what's funny?
everything changed in Africa after the Soviet Union was broken. Present time in Africa, the China, no more Western countries, and the Russia. Nice. Russian criminal
Uh-huh.
government. I don't know how, and the only several countries of Africa who made the opportunity to live independent, they became rich. Thanks God.
Yeah, exactly.
The African
Oh,
peoples became work themselves for themselves.
Right. Exactly.
wow.
That's what we need.
This is this is history I'm learning now.
Even
I believe
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, all my life I've just known Russia as a whole. I didn't know that it was the Soviet Union, not Russia. But that's true. It was the Soviet Union because at the time it was the Soviet Union before the breakdown to having Russia and different countries. It was the Soviet Union that stood for Africa.
You
Yes,
know what I always
I
thought was
study in the same Patrice Lumumba University 1 or 2 semesters. Yes, I know.
Lumumba.
Uh,
I
Um,
helped the
oh,
people of Africa when there was a how to say a big fire in the dormitory. I sent them a lot
oh,
of
wow,
things for support. Yes,
wow. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You know what I
Thank
welcome.
you for
noticed
that.
in terms
Thank
of
you.
Huh?
Russian, like the connection between Russia and Africa, and Alexei could tell you more about this, but the Russian Orthodox have an icon, right, of the Blessed Mother, and she's black. They call her the Black Madonna, right?
Mm,
And it's
yes,
Yes.
we have.
interesting.
There
Caucasian people,
is.
because the Russians are Caucasian. They come from the Caucasus Mountains. They venerate a black icon, right? And it's amazing. It's like wow. So yeah, it's always been that connection between Africa and Russia. It's always been a lot of respect, right?
I can say more than that. There was the famous, the unique, the how to say the person who started and developed the Russian poetry was the grandson of the African person, and
Mm,
he has genes the same like hair, the skin and color and so on. So the famous Russian poet is African.
wow, that's crazy.
Pushkin, Pushkin.
Wow.
You know Pushkin. You should know, Julia.
What is his name? You
Pushkin,
want to put
Alexander Sergei. Yes, Alexander Pushkin is Africa.
Alexander Pushkin? Let's look him up.
Wow. Because I know this connection has been between Russia and Africa for so long.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Oh,
dude, bro, you
wow.
got to look
Bro,
him up.
tell us. I got to bring you back to the channel, and there's one guy in Thailand that he loves history. He loves this kind of thing. I need to bring him to the channel to enjoy this. But tell me more, Alec.
Yeah.
That- I'm looking at him now. He looks like me, honestly. Wow,
I
Alexander.
don't know why the camera doesn't work in my
The camera, and
Wow, he was.
microphone work, but
you need to
camera doesn't.
allow you need to get the permission from your phone. Give permission for your phone to use the camera. I think your phone doesn't have permission to access. Give
Yeah, I should go to
permission so
settings.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that StreamYard will accept access your camera.
Eddie, get
Mhm.
this. He was uh, his um, his maternal grandfather was Abraham Petrovitz Ganabal, a nobleman and military general of African origin who was kidnapped from his homeland by the Ottomans, right, by the Muslims, the Turkish, then freed by the Russian emperor and raised in the emperor's court household as his godson. So we've always had a special relationship with the
Yes,
Russians, right?
correct.
Oh,
especially fighting
yeah, I
the
see.
pagan Muslims, right? The Muslims, they wanted to enslave
Hmm.
us. Russians set us free. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Perfect.
I love Russians back home. The nicest people call me up. Hey, bro, you want a job? Sure, I'll take a job. Next thing you know, pay me well. You know what I mean? Buy me a meal, have a drink with me. Oh, you want a drink? I'm like, oh, I don't drink on the job, bro. I appreciate it. Offer me drinks. Offer. I love the Russian people, bro. Honestly, very nice people.
Yes, personally they are very good. Yes, but when they became in a group, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Uh,
They became thinking that they are smartest people in the world. Yes. Oh my God. Так,
yeah.
setting. Oh, camera. Okay.
And they like
Okay,
to play
Yeah.
camera.
cards, right? Eddie, they come to
Camera
the
no options. Strange.
cafe, right? And they just congregate as a group. It's like 10 Russians, BMWs, Mercedes, Audi, and they just come to Dunkin'
Uh-huh.
Donuts and just sit and play cards.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes, they roll deep. In America, Russians roll deep. They don't play around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have a lot of money.
Yep, exactly. And they
This
know
my
each other.
guy. This this is my friend that I met. He said uh they have a case with the U.S. government, and then they're charging them is a 25 million US dollars case. I'm like, bro, what are you on earth talking about? 25 million? And he's
What,
like, yeah,
man?
that's nothing.
What they do
So
is
he's telling me like,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. So he's telling me like, oh, that's nothing. I'm like, okay. if 20,
25 mil is
if
nothing.
yeah, if 25 million is nothing, then it's okay.
You know what's
You're back,
crazy?
bro. No.
I was friends with the Russians, like I said, back home, and bro, they'll each put $100,000 into a business, right? It'll be a whole group of Russians, different Russians families. They'll put $100,000 into a bakery, like a simple business, and then they'll all own the business. They'll all eat from it. You know what I mean? And the bakery will double as um, a banquet hall. The bakery will have a restaurant in it, and then they just gradually keep adding to the
Uh-huh.
same business. And next, thing you know, everybody eats. Like the Russians back home stick together, bro. Like they are very, very close knit people. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I love my Russians back home. Really cool. Did you freeze, Eddie? You still there? Oh, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
refresh.
no. Oh,
Oh, Alexi, you're there? I
Yeah.
think Eddie is there.
yes, yes, I'm here.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
I think my connection went off for a minute. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah. So they will basically eat from there.
Yeah, they'll have a banquet hall, like I said, or they'll have a pierogi shop. Alexei knows about the pierogies, even though they're Polish. They're often opened up by Russians, right? Or
Mhm.
Georgian. We got Georgian restaurants often owned by Russians, even though they're Georgian. Um, Uzbekistan restaurants, once again, they
Mhm.
say Uzbekistan, but the family that owns it is Russian. You know what I mean? Or at least they speak Russian. So the Russians are really,
Mm.
really good business people. You know what I mean? Solid
No,
business.
Yeah.
again, well, we talk about Russians. We cannot. We should talk about the Russian nation, not nationalities. Yes,
Right.
because maybe the Georgian kitchen is not made by Russian. Yes, it's maybe made by Sarkatvelian people. Yeah, there is another name for Georgia. Besides the Middle Asia restaurants, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, they also No, maybe one of them, the owner is a Russian person, but why the Uzbekistan people can also develop it by themselves? They're
Right.
very rich people in the Middle Asia. One of the how to say richest people. Yes, some of them get money from the Moscow. Yes, they went to Moscow to earn money and come back and develop in their country in Uzbekistan, it's Kyrgyzstan, and other countries. But they also speak Russian. So if they go to abroad, of course they don't speak the Turkish language. They can't speak Turkish language in Turkey. It's a very broad family of the languages, yes. But I think that in the United States they speak mostly in Russian with other people. So Russian
Yeah.
is is not nationality. Russian is a
Good.
nation. Yeah.
Your phone. Sasipon.
I see. I understand.
What
And
about
then, uh,
I'm sorry,
uh-huh.
go ahead. Um I was gonna say they got a place here. I told Alexi about it as well as the priests. But they got a place here that's just all Russian. It's called Samal Island, Samal, and they have their own Russian community here. It would be nice to meet them, to chop it up with them. You know what I mean? One day, they built their houses and everything.
Where is that? Where is that?
Samal, I think it's a part of Mindanao, if I'm not mistaken. Samal Island. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
Samal.
I should,
No,
I
I
would
know
like to
there
go
is
there and visit.
yes, in this region, in this area, there is a Russian should be the Russian community. Most Russian go to resorts places, yes, somewhere in the in India, in Thailand, in Philippines, everywhere they go to resort. No, not they don't stay in Las Piñas.
Yep, Russian village. They got their own little town. It's called Russian Village.
They can build themselves the villages. As I know, the senior person who is in present time resident in Bulgaria. He is from he is Russian. Yes, means he was born in Sakhalin, come to Moscow, study, develop his business in Moscow. He rise up to guys, two boys, and these boys are quite independent and still are living in Moscow. But they built themselves the village. Yes, in India they understood that there is a lack in resorts of the buildings. And they build themselves. They know how to construct the buildings. No, I don't mean the concrete building, the simple wood building and so on. But very fast. So they also could make the village by themselves, the Russians. Yes.
We need to make our own village, Eddie. What's up? Let's make our own Caribbean
Yeah,
African village.
yeah. It's only Africa that doesn't have no African town anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
You would go, if you go to Manila now, you'll find a Chinatown.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right.
you go to Bangkok, there's Chinatown. But Africans, I don't know what Africans are doing. They just want to be quiet somewhere.
No, I would say the same about the Russian. Maybe it's only the last generation of the Russian. Again, they have a small group, very small. There is no some kind
Mhm.
of Russian diaspora. Like
Right.
in the United States, you have Ukraine diaspora, you have a Lithuanian diaspora, you have Poland diaspora, not Russian.
Right.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
You have only one place in United States in New York. Yes, Brighton Beach. Is
Oh
it
yeah, that's
Brooklyn? Yes. Yes.
a big Russian neighborhood up out there. You're
Yes.
right about that, Alexi.
It's like a reservation, Indian reservation. Yes, Russian reservation. I would say so. They don't learn the English language. They don't need it. They build their own buildings, the restaurant, everything in Russia. Yes.
Alexi,
But
when are
some
you
of
going?
them are Jewish. Some of them are Jewish, not
Oh
Russian.
yeah, I grew up with a lot of Jewish Russians, actually, a lot of them. But when are you gonna come visit us out here, Alexi, out here in Tacloban? You gotta come check in with us, bro. You know,
Yeah, come here and Lete, bro. Let's
come to
drink some
Leyte.
vodka.
Okay. No, I am not drinking. you know. Thank you a lot,
You
but it
don't
was
drink?
several years ago. Yes, when I stopped.
Alexi is a big coffee
You don't
drinker,
drink?
Eddie. He'll love
Oh
coffee. And
yeah,
yeah,
I'm coffee
I
addicted
I
person.
have I have a coffee shop, and then I will teach you the game here. Do you know how to play pietang?
Petanco, I don't know, but I know the game. Yeah. The
Yeah.
French
So when
game.
you come
Yes,
here, yeah,
very
yes,
nice.
yeah, that's the game. When you come here, we will practice the game. I'm starting the game very soon at my coffee shop there. So
Oh, very
when
nice.
you
I
come
like
here,
it more. I like
yeah,
the idea more.
you gotta come
when
and
you come
visit him.
when
Yeah,
you come here, we will play the game all day. If you don't, you drink your coffee, we drink our whiskey, and then we meet
Okay.
halfway. Right.
But please don't mix them in my coffee to make
No,
me lost in
no,
petanque.
no, we will not do that. We will not do that.
Okay, thank you.
I
Right, we
think
will
you would
not do
like it
that.
out here, Alexi, because we're not like Manila. We're a different world than Manila. It's not crowded. You got open space, mountains, beaches.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're not just like city, car, building. You know what I mean? We're not like that out here. It's more province like out here in
Mhm.
Leyte. You know?
But for me, Manila is more Philippine country. Yes, as I know it from news and so on. So from Soviet time, from Russian news. For me, yes, the Las Piñas is more Philippine city place than the resorts.
I just
Mhm.
can't get with when I go to Manila. The traffic in Manila is just so bad. Like, how do people live in that? You know what
It's
I mean?
just a
It's terrible.
peculiarities. Yes, it's special thing.
You
But
know,
as
if
I told,
uh-huh.
as I was told that in Vietnam the traffic is much worse. Yes,
Oh,
Julian.
definitely. Yep,
Yes,
yep,
yes,
exactly.
yes, yes. And then they ride their motorcycle a lot everywhere.
Yeah, yep,
They
exactly.
motorcycle, you have like 1,000, 2,000 motorcycles on the street, like boom.
Bro, it's crazy.
Oh my God, the
It's
traffic
crazy.
in Vietnam. But if I am in Manila, I will just walk. I'll just walk.
You
I
would
don't
walk
need
in
to
Manila?
go to any gym in Manila. I will just walk.
Bro, they gonna look
I
at
will not.
you and say, "Hey, Paul, give me money, Paul." Everywhere you go, bro, they gonna be asking for money in Manila.
Yeah,
You know?
if I would just tell them, "Hey, Paul, give me money too, Paul." Yeah. I said, "Me no money. Me no money. You have money. You give
You
me
gotta say
too."
walang pera, like I don't have money. Oh, walang akong pera. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Walang akong pera. I'll put it in
Walang
the chat.
ako pera.
Yeah, walang. That's
But
like no
we,
money.
as Christians, sometimes we should give some money.
Yeah, true,
We are
true.
more
Yeah,
poor people.
I give, I give,
Some coins.
I give, I give.
Or food. I like food, honestly. We were talking about this the other
Yeah,
day.
food much better. Yes,
Much
usually to
better.
give food much better because you don't give opportunity to earn on the how state poor state.
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
feed him. Yes, them.
Yeah, I
Chill.
have no
The
problem.
kids, especially so many kids on the roads.
Oh, so many. Oh my gosh, vanilla. And then when you're in traffic, the kids come up to the car and they just they're just waiting for people to give them money. I'm like, man, you guys got to be careful because these cars at a standstill they might be safe, but when they're moving, bro, they drive
Yeah,
so
they
bad
can
in
approach you.
Manila. I hate how people drive in Manila, bro. It is so reckless.
Walang, walang akong, walang akong pera.
Pera, pera.
Pera.
Walang akong pera or walang pera, either one. Like I don't have money.
I like, I like. Do you
Yeah.
speak? You speak Tagalog already?
Not yet, of course. I say I like how Julian is speaking. I try to follow him. Maybe
Julian,
I
Julian,
will succeed.
Yeah,
I will succeed.
Julian, Julian is
yeah,
actually really speaking the language. You are not just you
Talented
know a lot
person,
of
yeah.
the language.
yeah. I love
Language
it. I
Yeah,
want to
I don't.
learn
Yeah, I don't just
polyglot.
know anything in Tagalog. I need to start learning. I need to
it.
start learning.
There's plenty of French speakers in Manila, though. It's plenty. Like you got Frenchmen, you got West Africans. You can speak French and do really well in Manila. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. There are a lot of French Cameroonians in Manila, and they work for the translation companies. These call centers. I know a lot of them. I mean, they
Mhm.
are bilingual because they need somebody that is bilingual, can speak both French and English to work for those companies.
Very
Yeah.
nice, because it's very important, especially for many countries inside the European Union. Yes, you should even you should know the Dutch language. You should know Danish language. You should know the Sweden language. You should know. I don't think if Poland, but most of the country of the Western Europe, yes, the
Hmm.
people in the Eastern Europe are how to say are hired and are under the consideration for to find them who knows two or
Hmm.
three languages. Yes, the English language is compulsory.
Yeah, you got to. You
The
got to
other
learn.
Yeah.
languages are like advantages. So your
So
national
it means
language, the
everybody
English
can speak.
language, and the the language or two languages of the other countries, like German, like Italian, like I say, Scandinavian, one of the Scandinavian. Yes, because they can work in this help desk. Yes, contact
That's what I
center.
want to
Oh,
do too. I want to know a bunch of languages because I can like talk to people who knows. Maybe I can get a high paying job. Talking to multiple people. It's like a linguist. That's why I've always been obsessed with learning as many languages as possible. That way, I
Yeah,
can
of course.
even Russian. Like
mm,
Eddie, I was asking Alexei some Russian, to teach me some Russian. Like, can we have some lessons? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just
hmm.
very short. Yes. Unfortunately,
So you want
very
to
short
learn?
because Julian very busy, very busy. He tell me how he teach English so terrible. 12 hours a day, almost
Yeah.
every all
Yeah,
weekdays.
yeah, yeah.
My God,
Julian
to
is
the
super,
Korean,
super,
to
super busy.
Japanese, to so many Asian
Yeah.
person.
Trying to make some money, So I'm always in front of the laptop, trying to earn, you know.
It's like a
Yeah,
slavery.
bro.
Yes, exactly. I gotta pay these bills, bro.
But
I got to.
at some point, I think things will get better, and then you don't need to teach that much.
God willing.
I just think, yeah, at some point,
I love it. Don't get me
but not at
wrong, but
this
it's
point,
like
though.
if I
Yeah,
could
it
do
depends
something,
also if you like to teach people. It's a special yes, talent.
yeah, you gotta come in
Depends on
business.
the on also on the how old are these you students. Yes, absolutely different approach to the
Right.
kids, to the small kids, to the teenagers, to the professionals.
You're right about
Depends.
that. It's not one size fits all. It's like you have to actually, you know, um, everybody has an individual approach. But I'm working on Alexia, I meant to tell you, me and Eddie, we're working on a project. We're waiting for this guy who basically shows us how to start our own call center here. So that might be an
Right.
opportunity to make some good money. I don't even have to teach. I'll just run my call center. So once we get information about that, I'll be sure to tell it to you as soon as possible, Alexi, if that's
Right.
something you're interested
Get
in.
That's
him on
interesting
board.
for me because I was working in Russia in a call center as a how to say I was a program developer, but not of course high level,
you
not
see?
one of the high level languages. But for the simple platform language, for configuration of the call center platform, it's quite possible. And besides, I work like a similar agent also. So
Yeah,
Wow.
we're
it's
trying to
very
gather
interesting.
information.
Bro,
Not a
no,
contact center
maybe
operator,
we don't.
please.
Maybe we don't need to wait for that guy. We need to start researching what we need to do,
Yeah,
because I mean, if Alex if Alex knows more about this setting up a call center, and then we should start doing something. I even know some girls that are good in working for call centers too. They are already working for other call centers, but we can switch them over, you know,
yeah. I know
and then
Julia
we
works
just
for
run
a
the
call
show.
center. She's pretty good. She can talk to people
Okay,
well. So
okay,
yeah,
you see, and
yeah,
then all we need to do is to find the jobs in Europe,
yep.
contact the companies that will outsource those jobs to us, and there are so many companies that are ready to outsource.
Yes, it's marketing one of the main part of the
Uh-huh.
call center, the sales. Yes, it's. I mean the sales of the project of the product of contact center product. Yes, as it is like outgoing calls, like cold calls, like incoming calls, different telemarketing, and so on. Yeah, I need to
Mm.
recall this structure because though it started from the simple things from the call talk for the adult person, adult man, that girls. It started from the thing that bring you money fast. Yes, it even could not be the, how to say, high moral product.
Mm.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
when you develop, you of course became more strong, have more operators, can use it for other projects, more industrial than just private talks. Say
Wow.
so. It
Wow.
depends what your start product is. Where it will can succeed uh, to be
So,
success.
but what is your field of specialty? What are you specializing? Are you with computers, IT? Are you into IT?
No, I would not say that I'm computer person. I would say that I'm a business process analyst, system analyst. I make the I compose the requirements for the program developers. Yes, so I analyze the process. I try to optimize the process, to automate the business process, and bring the developers the requirement, like create a backlog for the developers. That was my main skills, my main task in Russia.
Mm-hmm. Mm. You can create your company here in Philippines. You know, in Philippines, it's easy to create a company. I don't know what you're working on right now in the Philippines, but I think if we want to create a company, it will be so easy because you already have a lot of experience and a lot of skills, and then it'll be so easy, bro. Really.
No, if it's how easy regulated business here in Philippines, as I can see, yes, you just need to collect some a package of papers and to apply and to receive the certificate or some license for business. Yes, and you can
Mm.
start. About the infrastructure, I don't know how. For call center request the good ICT infrastructure. We have a one good the owner in Visaya, yes, of the ICT company, Mega Speed. But unfortunately, we are in a very bad relation with him. Yes, to say so. No,
Oh.
there could be his conquestors. I hope so. We can find the other.
Yeah, of course we can find.
Quite
It's
interesting.
not hard. It's not
Not
hard.
so not so hard. Yes, because the telecom company is also not so. It has a low threshold for the creation, for entering into
Hmm.
business. It's
Hmm.
not so difficult. Besides, in
Right.
present time, so many already it develops so strongly for several 10 years. So I
Mm.
started working at 2004, 20,
Uh-huh.
2004. I think so. Yes.
2004.
Yeah. Especially
If you
this
started
contact
working
center.
at 2004, then I'm giving you 40 years
No, no,
old
no, no,
now.
no. I started working in 2004. This contact center. I start my work. I started when I was 16 in 1986.
You were born in 1986.
I my first work was in 1986 when I was 16 years old.
What? How old are you then? You are you are 56
56,
years?
56.
Damn.
You wouldn't be able to tell if you saw him, Eddie. You're like, wait a second, no way.
Bro, bro, his voice is like he's 20 years old.
Sorry, I'm cheating. Yeah, I can cheat,
Nah, but it's
but my
okay. It's
passport
okay. I
cannot.
mean,
My ID cannot cheat.
Alexi, you
no,
must
we need
work out
to
a lot, right? You see Alexi?
we need to
I think he
we
probably
need to
works out
work.
at Las Piñas a lot, right, Alexi?
Yeah.
You like to
Oh,
work?
everyone is very astonished. Me too.
I don't know why your camera is not working, but if your camera is working, I would love to see you.
Yes.
I think I got a picture of us. Hold on. Like we got
Are
a group.
you are you free tomorrow? I will send you an invitation. Just let me add you on Facebook so that I can invite you for the live show tomorrow. Are you free tomorrow? 8 p.m.
Mm,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
8
we
p.m.
pray. We have a rosary group. Uh,
Okay.
no.
After it means
If it's a
no, but
long lasting, I probably I can take part. If it's long lasting.
yeah. With 8 p.m. maybe we end like 10. Yeah, it's already
No, it's
10:30.
okay. Maybe it's
8.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
8
in
to
the
10.
middle of this party, yes,
Are you sure you're not a priest?
yes, 100%. I want to be married person.
I keep
It's
asking.
also devotion. It's also big devotion. But you know, in the Orthodox priests, if they were married, they don't divorce. There is no celibate for Orthodox priests.
Yeah,
But
the Orthodox priests they get married.
Yeah.
not
Even the
always. Not always. It's not compulsory when they have graduated the seminary. If they were before the married person, they will not divorce. They
right.
stay married person. But if uh, they was not married, they have opportunity to stay in a celibate and became the monk. There are two kind of priesthood of the white and black. The white can be the parishioners can be married with big family. The black one are mostly monk. They be the bishops, metropolits, and so on, and never
Yeah.
married.
So, so the Orthodox also pray the rosary.
Rosary group started at 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. But we have some inside family. We have some prayers, extra prayers.
Yeah, yeah. I'm asking that the Orthodox also pray the rosary like the Catholics.
No, no, they cannot pray
No.
rosary because it's practice of the Roman Church, not the
They
So
have
you
their
are
Eastern.
own
Catholic.
like yeah, they have their own style. Like they call it like the Jesus prayer, and they pray on beads, but it's not the rosary itself. They actually say like, you know, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, a sinner. I think they say it like 100 times or
Exactly.
something. Yeah, they call it the Jesus prayer, but they don't pray the rosary. I mean, some Eastern Orthodox might pray the rosary, but it's super rare. It's not like, you know.
No, if we
Um,
talk about the Orthodox, which are schismatic by nature, yes, like a Greek Orthodox and so on, they don't
yeah.
have.
Mhm.
But if you tell about the Greek Catholic Church, say before 1960s, yeah, I
Yeah.
will be polite. Yes, the Greek Catholic Church, they pray rosary. They can pray rosary.
Oh,
They also have the Eastern Rite, but they pray rosary.
Yeah,
oh,
they
There
do
are
a divine
different kind
liturgy.
of rosary I know. Special rosary for Christ, also not the same like you mentioned, the other kind of the Passion of Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a mass. They have a divine liturgy. That's what they call it. You know, they're a little bit different. And they use leavened bread. We use unleavened bread, but they use like an actual piece of bread for their communion. You know what I mean? So
And
oh,
wine.
right, right.
Yes, and the laymen have a communion in bread and wine form.
yeah, they dip the bread in wine, right, Alexi? Some of them they actually dip the
Mm,
bread in the wine, then they communicate it. Versus, we just receive communion. We don't receive the wine.
We don't
So
get
yes,
the wine.
the wine.
Only the
yeah,
priest. Only the
yeah,
priest drink the wine and start blinking in the altar.
Yes.
we don't
You
get the
know,
wine.
some priests don't drink, but
But I would say that it's the same like in Orthodox, because the priest said that there is a commixion of wine and bread. It is a one
Yeah,
body.
uh-huh.
For
the
this
two
reason,
bases of
if
that.
the Eastern Rite, Greek Catholic or Orthodox Church, they take wine and bread in a spoon, in teaspoon. The priest or
Yeah,
deacon give the wine and bread. In the Latin Rite only, how to say, a blood.
on the pattern. Yeah,
Yeah.
we receive on our
Oh,
tongue and the pattern underneath us to collect. But
Hmm.
and they sing in Greek. We sing in Latin. Like their liturgy is in Greek mostly.
No,
The
they
divine
say
liturgy
in
of Saint
different
John.
languages. For example, Russian Orthodox say in the Old Church language, how to say, Old Church Russian language, not a Greek. They
mhm.
use sometimes the Greek prayers, short, very short
Yeah,
prayers.
Kyrie
But in
eleison. Like,
Bulgarian Orthodox Church, they have a lot of prayers in Bulgarian language, not Russian, even not Russian. Even though it's absolutely the same, like John the Chrysostom or
yeah,
the Basil the Great liturgy, right? They speak in Bulgarian language, not in Old Russian,
Oh, I see. Wow.
not in Greek language. But in fact,
Uh-huh.
but in the structure, in the prayers, they are all the same: the Greek, the Bulgarian, the Russian.
yeah. Same prayers, just different
So,
language.
how how similar is the Orthodox and the Catholic?
You, if you tell about the liturgy and then Holy Mass, it's different because the Holy Mass already have changed since the fifth. It changed the, how to say, the form of the Latin Mass. Also changed, except the
Mhm.
canon of the Mass. And before the Saint Pius the Fifth, the Trident Council, there were different kind of form of Latin Mass. And in Orthodox Church, there at least I know that maybe the other one in the monasteries, but as I know, there are two main kind of liturgies. And besides, there is another kind of Orthodox Church, the Coptic Church, the African, the Egyptian, and the
Oh yeah, the cop.
Ethiopian Church. Yeah,
Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
Coptic
they have
Orient.
their own right. I saw in the Egypt by the TV set the something different, but it's resemble the Orthodox, but something different.
Mhm.
We have
Mhm.
similar ideologies, like for example, veneration of saints, but we Catholics, we Romans, we might venerate statues, whereas Orthodox venerate icons, right? So they venerate pictures. We have icons as well, but like we're very similar, but we are distinct. Like they don't believe in
Mhm.
purgatory, the Orthodox. They don't believe in in the papacy. They don't think that Saint Peter was the first pope, but yet they have their own what do you call them? Metropolitans. They have their own popes, right? For each diocese and archdiocese.
Patriarchs, patriarchs,
Patriarchs, yeah,
patriarchs.
patriarchs, yeah. I forgot that. So we got some similarities, but
Oh,
a lot of differences as well. You know what I mean?
oh,
Like
I
our
see.
priests are celibate, but they're like Alexi said, their priests can marry before they start seminary, but our priests they take a vow of chastity. They can't marry.
Yeah, that's
So
true. Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, I think I'm getting a little bit sleepy
me too.
because I started so early.
We should
I
schedule
started
the
the live
next
early.
meeting also.
Yeah, tomorrow at 8 p.m. So we'll wait for you to come on live. I will send you the link. Uh, Jojo is going to give you my send me your Facebook so I can add you. I will share the link, or when I send the link to Jojo, he will share to you. So
Yes,
whenever
yes,
you
and
are
I
ready,
find you, yes,
just join.
and confirm.
Yeah, tomorrow I would like us to talk about Catholicism in the Philippines and how it affects the society. Let's talk about that tomorrow.
Yes, very
I
nice
know
idea.
that you are very knowledgeable in this field. So
Maybe.
the idea just came to my mind. And then
And
Jojo
Georgia,
too. Jojo is very
Georgia
knowledgeable.
more reasonable. Can explain more correct.
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, sometimes when we have a topic, we don't just talk on that topic. We just talk on general things
On
that
everything,
we
Yeah.
yes.
are. Yeah, everything that is important. Okay, thank you very much for coming.
Thank
I
you very
really
much,
appreciate.
guys. Yes.
Bon
Have a good
Nuit,
night.
Yeah, I
Eddie,
really
and
appreciate
Paka
sharing this
Paka,
time. Bon
Debroy,
nuit.
Lexi, Alexi. See you guys.
Tulok na
Paka
ako.
Paka.
Okay, good night,
See you.
everybody. Good night
Good
and bye
night.
for now.
Good night. See you
Okay,
guys.
take care, bro.
Bye.
Right.